At Integrity Daycare, we have what they call Optum Therapy Screeners, which is very common with early intervention programs in Arkansas. They typically are the first ones to do a screening on a child. Then the doctor will send a referral to Integrity for formal evaluations, and they will receive a developmental evaluation. It's the occupational therapy, physical therapy, and speech therapy.
I became the parent of Ellie through guardianship, and Ellie was diagnosed with ASD when she was about 1.5 years old. There were quite a few milestones that Ellie was missing, and she also had some indicators that her frustration was unable to be expressed. She wasn't talking before 1 year old. She wasn't even saying mommy or daddy. When Ellie, we'd gotten the diagnosis of ASD. We knew her genetic abnormalities. Next step was obviously to try to find therapies that matched, and we came to Integrity and put in our application. We met with several staff members, and they were able to ask me a lot of questions, but they also interacted. It was a really nice experience because they interacted with Ellie and they asked her questions and they measured her aptitude in certain areas, whether it was puzzles or, numbers and words. They set, silverware and tableware in front of her and just to see what her skill set was. And in general, they involved both of us in the process. But we've seen great strides just because they continue to update me on the progress that she's making in each one of those key areas. I get a sheet every couple of months that tells me what the new goals are for Ellie, as well as the goals that she's achieved and where the milestones for her age kind of fit. Over the course of the last year, they were able to not only evaluate her for ASD, but they looked at her physical therapy needs, and one of those was shoes. So she's been in special shoes for the last year, and so her gait has improved, and that was something that even her geneticist said we wouldn't be able to improve. And Integrity was able to see a need and to help meet that need and to get special shoes and inserts for her. From 15 words, she probably has 50 that are used. I don't know that as a parent I would be able to have as much joy in parenting her without the therapies and the services that she's received, just because it's hard. It can be, a hard day when you see that your child has struggled, and I don't see that nearly as much anymore with Ellie. She rarely has a day that's not joyful. I would tell a parent, if you've just received that diagnosis, the most critical thing you can do is to find people that you can trust, that are going to wrap your arms around your child, that are going to guide you through the process, and that's what we found at Integrity.